There are job seekers out there who can't get a job because of their personal circumstances. They might be full-time moms, or forcibly retired, or persons with disabilities. But what if there was a platform that helped equip them with the right set of skills so that they could get jobs online? Virtualahan's got tonight's bright idea. I'm RJ Ladesma. And I'm here with Ryan Hersaba, who is the founder of Virtualahan.com.
Yeah.
Now, help me understand, that's a very interesting name, Virtualahan. How'd you come up with Virtualahan?
Yeah, so basically the idea is we want to be a training school.
Okay.
So it's the combination of the word virtual and
Okay.
eskwelahan.
Virtual
So virtual
eskwelahan.
So we
Okay.
want to have a touch of like the very, very Filipino. We want to take the company to like the global.
Let's step back a bit again. I want to know, what was your irritation that became your inspiration for Virtualahan? I know this is like a sort of like a social enterprise. Are you a social worker, or did you come from an NGO background?
I always have a passion to help people. I was
Okay.
a volunteer at the Philippine Red Cross Youth.
Okay.
I was also volunteering for Kabataang Pilipino Incorporated, and even went to Japan to help the tsunami survivors. I'm a medical technologist by training.
Okay, okay.
And working in the hospital, I've seen a lot of people lost job opportunities because of their health condition and disability.
Okay.
And that's like when I started asking myself, like, what can I do more? I was in a crossroad between going to medical school or doing something else.
If you're pretend you're pitching to me, what is the basic idea of Virtualahan?
Virtualahan is a social enterprise that enables people to work online as virtual staff through skills training and employment support. So what we do is we take advantage of the power of the internet and the growing outsourcing industry here in the Philippines
Okay.
to maximize employment for Filipinos, especially to victims of employment or workplace discrimination.
And you were saying that it was refined over participating in several
Yes.
different startup events. Now,
Yes.
you're talking about people who have problems with employee and workplace discrimination. So give me a profile, sort of like, what are the type of people whom you favor to become part of the Virtualahan network?
So we cater to people or to persons with disability, and that actually encompass handicap, deaf, blind, and also people with communicable diseases. Like, for example, there are 12,000 Filipinos who got rejected from going abroad to get a job abroad every year because they tested positive to hepatitis B.
Okay.
And the Philippines actually ranked first in Asia, according to the International Labour Organization, amongst people living with HIV and AIDS who suffer most like employment or workplace discrimination.
So they're able basically to get jobs.
Yes, that's right. It's either
both locally and abroad. Is that how it works?
Yes, employment discrimination in the sense that they are rejected when they apply for the application because of their health condition. They require medical certificate, and
Okay.
once they found out that you have this disease, okay, you're rejected. And workplace discrimination is that they actually get the job, but they need to like endure on daily basis like the bullying, like the workmates talking about their
Okay.
disease. They're like hiding in their closet all the time, and that causes depression.
Are these the main clients that you guys have here?
That's
right now?
our ideal beneficiary.
And we're here right now in the real Virtualahan offices together with Ryan. So that means that they can be here in Davao, or they can be in Manila or Baguio.
They can be anywhere with
Okay.
a laptop and internet connection. The training is not free because we work in a cross-subsidy model, which means we need paying customers to subsidize our beneficiaries, which are persons with disability.
From all these people over here, the 75% of those who enroll, 25% subsidize your scholars who are the PWDs.
That's right.
And the PWDs are the ones who cannot come here.
Yes.
But the guarantee is that the skill level of these PWDs
Yes.
are just of the exact same skill level as the students who've taken the online
That's
program.
right. Perfect.
Now, if I'm on the side of, let's say, for example, the hiring NGO or the
Okay.
client over there, can he tell, or does he know that I'm hiring a PWD, or does he just know I'm hiring somebody over here?
Yes, that's a very good question because we don't actually market it as something of more of a charity model that you need to hire our students
Okay.
because they have a disability. Our website and how we do marketing is more on like the quality of the service that we provide regardless of your disability or not.
Do you just accept anybody because they can pay?
Yes, that's actually like the catch there because our advocacy is zero discrimination. So we accept everybody who goes to our program.
And I'm with Sir Joelito Anabiesa, who is one of the former students of our friends from Virtualahan. Now, sir, before everything else, no, I just wanted to know, prior to your accident, you were actually a operations teacher, am I right?
That's just operation manager, a certain service center in automotive industry.
I see.
I've been working abroad
I see.
as OFW in Afghanistan
Wow.
as a quality controller or quality analyst. Supposed to be I will be going back to another countries, but I lost already my limbs. After that, I started to look ways to have something that I can support with my family.
So you went to the whole program of Virtualahan, and then after you did, how soon were you able to secure your first online job?
I didn't that focus yet for the long-term job.
So basically, you're getting it on a per project basis.
Per
yeah?
project basis. Actually, no, the problem with the PWD now is their capability to have the equipment, no, like computers. But they are very eager to learn about virtualization because what they will see is that they will not go to one place to another place.
I guess we eventually, one of the ways that Virtualahan can evolve is to subsidize as well the equipment and also, of course, also the internet access for the PWD. So again, your social mission basically is the idea of getting PWDs jobs out of their own homes.
Yes.
So you are a business enterprise, but the social portion of the mission is to subsidize the PWDs who come through the Virtualahan platform. And where do you see Virtualahan 5 years from now?
Yeah, I want to see Virtualahan in Rwanda. I want to see Virtualahan in Vietnam. I want to see Virtualahan in community where people actually really needs it. The greater goal, the UN Sustainable Development Goal, which is to promote inclusive and sustainable economic growth, productive and decent employment and work for everybody.
Well, that's great because you're making people's virtual dreams a reality. So again,
thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Ryan. Thanks again for your time. Thank you for the hospitality here in Davao.
Thank you, RJ. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks. Virtualahan is a social enterprise that helps out other social enterprises. And their business model proves that helping out the disenfranchised and disabled to get jobs can make for really good business. I'm RJ Ledesma. Join me again next week for another bright idea.